Hi guys, today I'm gonna have a look at the second qualification round case from DACH local chapter, so it's called From Bern to Cordoba, case from Benjamin Weber as I would say. I've tested the case before the actual round, so I have already done it once. I want to try something for level 7 later, but for now I'm just gonna solve it. But yeah, let's see. So it's well, World Cup, right? So what we have is we have some historical data here, and we're supposed to analyze it. So I think we can just start for now with levels. So as a result, two numbers, how many goals, yeah, did team one score? So let's just, whoa, like that. Okay, just the text before. Match is the difference of, right? So we are goal difference. Okay, so let's just say I want to text split text after, and I guess this. I want comma this instance 1 2. No, I don't. I think it's like that. Um, and I want like that. Okay, so times 1. So those are goals team 1, goals team 2. Then I want diff, I guess. Diff, goal diff. And it's just that minus that. And I'm gonna name everything for now. Top row, let's see. So then it's just an index of diff, like that. Okay. How many goals? Uh, Total across. Okay, so technically we have two options, like a team can be either team 1 or team 2. So I can do two sum ifs and add them, or what I'm just gonna do is I'm gonna duplicate my year column. Year, call it year 2, whatever. And then we can just say sum ifs team goals team 2, where team 1 team 2 equals, oh, I don't even need the year. Oh, okay, I thought I need the year already. Oh, like I remember the case, but apparently not good enough. Then it's the next level where I need the year. But in this case still it's quite useful. I can do a range from the named operator, and that is good. Yes, here we have this. So let's just, no, technically I don't even need that. It's better to just do it like that. So over all years it did this many goals, and now I can probably say year 1, year 2. Yes, and there we go. Um, Apparently not. What? Um, oh, it's the points, it's not the goals. Okay, so reading is actually important. I need the points. Okay, so then let's just go team, yeah, points, team 1. Then I would just say I want to choose sine of this plus 2. So if it is positive, it's 1. So in this case, it's 3. So what I get is if I lose, I get 0. If it's 3. Right, so here for 1, team 1 gets this. Now I can do same with points 2. And only thing I have to swap is this. And then we can copy it down, and I have my points. So then instead of goals, I want points. Points team 1 and points team 2. Okay, let's see if that is okay. So reading the question, it's been a while. Okay. Expected result. Now we look at the determining expected result for the purpose each team has strength. Higher strength relative, more likely to win. Makes sense. Probability. Okay. So it's just the percentage share of the total team. Okay, so that sounds like I can index that divided by sum z times 100. Whoop, round. Oh, I need to round to 1. That is okay. Then I have Okay, now we actually, after the match, the strength changes. Okay, so I have this formula. My result is depending if it's a win or not, so I can use my choose and sign trick or whatever formula. Okay, so I want to create a lambda for that. So let's just say lambda. I have team 1, I have team 2, and I have the res. I want let. Do I need let? Let's just say x for expected is in my case just t1 divided by t1 plus t2. That is expected. Then I have my result, which is just 3 maybe, and I want choose sign sum of text split res by z times minus 1 minus wrong separator, I think, like that. Then I want to add them, I want to add plus 2. So if it is already positive, then it's 3, meaning 0, 0.5, and 1, I think. So let's actually check. No, let's not. So what is the function? Okay, so in my case now I want t1 plus 20 times 1 minus, oh not 1. This is the result. Okay, so re minus x, I guess. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. That looks good. Okay, so I can take this and save it, but I want the same. I could make it more variable, but I want to just make a second lambda. I think that's easier now. So I swap this. I think it's, let's see, 1, 2, 3. It gets smaller, so I think that is fine. Here it gets larger because we win against a stronger team. This gets smaller because we lose against a weaker team. So then let's just call this, I don't know, no, strength team 1 or something. Okay. Then same again. Strength. Oh, God. Strength team 2. It's quite windy here. Whoops. So, like that maybe. Why? Oh, I forgot a T here. Let's clean that up quickly. Okay, so I think now I have 2 functions. Oh, I didn't round, so maybe I should actually add the rounding. Let's see. We can also just do it now. Round. Yeah. Team 1 strength is like that. Oops. And I want 0. Okay, that looks good. For level 7, every team starts their first ever match at a World Cup with strength of 500 after match. Okay, so it's same. Then I probably want to adjust my lambda to actually round inside, right? So let me go here and round to 0. So then it's strength team 1. Yes, and did I round? Yes. And I think I can probably also adjust it here. So if you are inside, right, and move your mouse, it errors out or it changes it because when you check it's your mode down here. So when I go in and press F2 again, I'm in edit mode now. I can actually edit it. So I just want to round here. And I'm just closing one bracket, I think, like that. So let's quickly check strength team 2. Looks good. Okay. So I think what I want to do now, like I have 2 ideas. Like first thing is I'm gonna do it because why not? I can do it just here in my table and I can make it further or I can yeah expand it pretty much. So if a team, has no matches yet, they start with 500, right? So what we can just say is I want to know how many times they are there. So I want appearance or something. It's count if, and I'm just doing it like that, right? And I take those. So now I want to +1 them. And when I copy it down, I have my appearances. And here I can see a 2. So, okay, France already, of Frankreich, it's not been translated, appears the second time. So now I have my start, where, or if this equals 1, then I want 500, else I want something different, right? But for now, when I'm checking here, and now I have my ending, right? This is my starting strength for each team and then ending strength for each team. And that is just my strength team 1 for those two and the result. And I have my strength 2. Like that. Not 12. 2. So now like that I can copy that down. You can see a lot of errors. Here especially 0 because it's 0. But what I want to do now is I want to XLOOKUP the team, which is, well, in this case, I'm in the second column, so I'm here, it's France. In to call, I'm just gonna do it like that, right, of them, and to call of my, my points also like that. I only want to fix this one, like that we can start, right? Now I get 500, which is fine. But technically it's, first of all, this like there, 510 is fine. But if I copy it further down, like for the next time France appears here, it gets 490 or, oh, it's Mexico. It gets the first value, not the next one. So what I want to do is I want to search from the bottom, right? So large to, well, bottom to, you know what I mean. I'm sorry. Like that. I can just now switch that up. And now let's see what I'm missing. I have my result, I have my starting strength. Search mode is search last first. Yeah. So, oh, I did not copy it completely down. Okay. So let's see if that works. I have Colombia. Okay, so now what I can just do is I can go to the level and say max ifs. This looks weird, but it's fine for the both teams, and like this. Okay, that works. Now I want to do it single cell for funsies. First thing is I'm gonna do a reduce with a sequence. So reduce, well, whatever, with, let's just say sequence 1 for now, lambda IC. What I want is I want to let teams for now is, I have my teams, right? So index of both teams, which is this part. C, and I want both of them. Then I need this part, if it already is, or if it's the first or not. I could just technically do the X lookup, but I want to actually check. I think, do I want to check or not? No, I don't actually need, but okay. I need all of the teams, so I want to already or something, or past maybe, take, it's the same range. Let's see. And now I can check if I find something, right? But do I want that? If I, now I'm starting with this, maybe I should actually start with 2 things like that. No, I don't like it. What I want to do now is I'm gonna map teams lambda w, some w past, and then this doesn't work, so I'm converting it to numbers with n, like that. And let's just check it. So each of them is 1, so for appearance maybe. And now I can say if app equals 1, then 500, else I want to XLOOKUP. And now I need to just do the same as before. So I can say I want to teams in to call past from to call I. So that works because it's file now, so it's new, maybe, I don't know, let's see. And now what I want to do is I want to vstack, right? So vstack I and new. Issue now is if I'm checking to call pass is also always at the team I'm already at. So pass in the first round is 1, there is no pass in I, so I need to do something against that. And also here I always have one too many rows. So what I want to do is if c equals 1, I just want new, else I want that for now. That's also not completely right, but it's fine. It's 1 like that. Otherwise I want to vstack, and here I already know we can do it afterwards, but yeah. So now those are old maybe. For now it's old, and here I need to search like that. Perfect. Now new is, oops, I did, okay. New, maybe just say, well, I'm just gonna do it like that. Team, nee, H stack, let's just do it. Team 1, yeah, no, at old, index old 2, and index, I need the result, so I'm gonna go to the result, get C out. I can do that into a let, but I don't think it's necessary here. So I forgot the function here. I'm doing great apparently. Team strings. Oh, here's a lot. Interesting. How does that happen? Okay, but that is the strings, and now I can do the same thing again, just with the 2. Right now, those are my stacked answers. So new, new, new. Now, if I'm continuing, I will do start. Okay, here we go. Like now, my XLOOKUP. So if I have a value error, usually my XLOOKUP, the sizes are not the same. Maybe I want to delete it. Okay, so what I mean is I'm taking for C 5, I take 5 rows, but my I only has 4 already, right? So what I want to do is I can just say I want to, inside my XLOOKUP, I want to drop the last one like that. And now I should be good. And if I now do rows of team 1 maybe, I'm getting an error, which is not good. So let's just say we check again for, oh, I'm still getting one. XLOOKUP teams and drop. Oh, okay, yeah, stupid. I need to drop 2 or I'm dropping after the 2 call, right? So that was the issue now. Now I deleted the comma. Now that looks better. So rows of, I don't know, team 1. And it's the same, right? So now that is an option how to do it single cell, but I wanted actually to try another one. In the past video, what I told or said was that I can take an array. I want, for example, this one, right? And I want to try if that works. I don't know yet. Sequence 10, right? So I get it like this. Now I need to check if I actually get the values out. Because I know I can do something like map rows, right? So I know that the range is still there, but I don't know how to get out the values. Because now I have my value, and that's what I wanted to try out. So let's just say index A, no, yes, index A11. For a thunk, I do something like that, right? That doesn't work because I can't thunk it. That actually works. Okay. So, meaning, can I do something like, Wait, let me check if it actually is it. Hmm. So I can unpack it like that. Does that help me for my reduce? Instead of sequence, I can do it like that. The last one is always my current row. The first, the makes, I think that could also work, but it's a little bit abstract for me. I've not used this option that often, but let's just say we want to do it. So reduce nothing with a lambda IC, let yeah, maybe for unpack index A11, right? So let's just have a look if that works. Why is it? Um, because I'm using A, not I. No, that's not right. Okay. Because I need C, of course. But that is not what I... Okay, now I have to think. So I have A, which is my value array. If I'm... Maybe is it actually automatically unpacked if I go through? Oh, it is. Ooh, that is interesting. I did not know that. Ah, okay, that makes sense. Because here I get one element with the index makes sense. That makes sense to me. Here I get one element of many with the index and it automatically is unpacked. Here C directly is one element which unpacks it directly. That is interesting. Nice. So then that means to me, let's just say let current is take C minus 1, something like that. I want to know how many times it already appeared. So if already I can do maybe yeah, well technically I can drop C minus 1, right? So already now one issue, if I only have 1 here, I get a calc because I can't drop from, well, I can drop from 1, but it's empty, right? So now what I can do is maybe if error, I don't know if I need that, but I want that. So make it nothing. Now I can again do how many times they already appeared. Map take cur. I want two rows, two columns, which are my teams, lambda w, sum n already w, right? So like that, I can technically add 1, but I don't need it. So count, maybe for count. And now what I want to do is I want to, okay, if count equals 0, I want 500, else I want to do something, oh, count. Nice, and now I have the issue I need again to do my stacking, right? Else I need my XLOOKUP here, so XLOOKUP, let's just say XLOOKUP in to call drop already. I want the last column, and I want the points from before, wait, no, I want to cur and take the first two, so maybe I do teams, call them teams. Now I can just use XLOOKUP teams in that, and I want to use, well, to call I, and again I want to search from last to first like that. Now that is my old, right? That is old, I think, like that. And now I can just, because I'm lazy, take the new one, which, let's see, it's a little bit different. Oh, I didn't copy new. But it's add old, which is fine. It's index old too. And here it's really just, well, I can do add take. Do I need add? Oh, I need to be careful with that maybe. Let's just take, no, let's just index cur 3. Should be fine because it's a current row, right? So let's see if that works now. Oh, I need to get out new. looks fine. And now I can say if, ooh, if, I don't have a counter, right? But I have if rows or if is error at already, something like whatever. Then I just want new, else I want vstack I new. What? Oh, because if error, I'm stupid, I don't have an error. So yeah, that doesn't make sense. So easier rows cur equals 1. Rows cur equals 1. Or what I should also be able to do, since this is still a range, I could also do row of cur equals 2. Yeah, which is a little bit shorter, but well, who cares? And now what I want to do is I want to do sequence rows of team. I forgot to close the row. And that also works. I'm not sure which one is faster. Okay, this is... Okay, so from a feeling this one is faster. So let's just say let Tim is now... I don't know. I don't have a timer function. This is my calculation. And now I want to do 68,400 times now minus 10. Okay, so that is fine. And now I can take all of this and put it here. Now I need to... Yeah, you can see it's a lot slower. Why? Can I do more? I don't need to map, I think, because I can just do my XLOOKUP and if error, maybe, right? So let's see. We can take this and leave it. Wow, my mouse. Let's just say if I don't want that, I can XLOOKUP teams in that from that and if error 500. And apparently I did not delete enough. No, wait, what? Again, sorry. So let's just do it once, like that. I don't want count. Like that. That works. Ah, okay, I didn't delete the closing if here. That was... yeah, okay. So, and here it's 500, right? Oof. Because... that is not correct. Is it even correct? I don't... I already dropped one, so I don't need to drop another one. I don't think so already. Now it's again... Let me think. Ah, because this is... if error, I can't drop something. Then I have this and this. Now I'm searching teams in it. It doesn't work, so I should get 500, right? Yes, I do. So now why? So maybe I don't want this. This makes everything slow right now. So let's just take it out. I don't know the shortcut in English to wrap the text, but okay. So let's do 1, let's do 2. Oh, for 2 it doesn't work because because I have 1 in the second one, right? My already should be, since I drop 1 and I only take 2, it should be 1 row. My I is also 1, so that should work. So I don't really know where the issue is. Let's just say if c equals 2, then do something else not right, and I want to, for example, already. Ugh. What? Because it's 3 rows, I'm stupid, yeah. Okay. Why? That's why I didn't. Okay, I'm really okay. So when I'm checking here again, I did stupid stuff. Here I dropped the column. I didn't drop another row, so that's why I needed it. So that was not smart. Drop -1. Okay, I should probably go back to this. I'm just gonna start again. I'm sorry. So I don't want count. That's what I said. Okay. I don't think that I really need if like that because I can do 500 here like that. That does not work because what? I'm confused. I'm taking 2. I'm Teams H stack. Why? So this is out. So I want to see cur. I need to check everything now. Cur already is an error. Makes sense. Well, not an error, but yeah. Because now no, that makes sense. Teams is hopefully, oops. Teams is hopefully just both teams, exactly. Old, hopefully that is the calf because drop to call I. Technically, I think if I give out this one, why is it? Yeah, okay, because I can't drop 1 now. Okay, makes complete sense. So what I want to do now is I don't think I need the if error here. I'm just gonna do it afterwards here. So it doesn't matter. Just after the drop. So so let's see if that works now. I have 1 value, yeah, and I have this 1 value. So I should, even though it doesn't find it, get 500. So why when I get old? Well, old works, that's good. So now we can continue with new. New is not strength T1 at old, index cur. Huh? What? Okay, now I'm confused. Index cur. Did I? No. What? I have old. Ah, okay. Because where am I here? Wait, what did I do? Oh god, I don't know what I did there. Okay, let's close some brackets and go back to old, yeah. Now I can, oh my god. Okay, now out and now let's go sequence rows of T1. What? I'm confused. This is fine. I can now do if rows or why if row cur equals 2 then this. So let me do again. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong. 1. It doesn't change, okay. But why not? If our drop already, yeah. It should not be an error to call new. Because it's always 2, right? Because cur always starts. Okay, let's just no. What is my issue now? Ah, because here it also works, so I'm a bit confused. Well, I'm a lot confused. So what I want is if rows of stupid rows C, but it's still because rows C is not one row here. It should V stack, but why does it not do it? Huh? I'm confused. How? Wait. Whoops. Meowed. I want it like that. Now I want to instead. I want to. Why is it the like 2? It does not change anymore. What did I miss? Huh? Why? Why does it not really work? So if rows, then I want already like if rows. No. Why can't I just say already? Because then my I doesn't work. So why is it wrong now? I'm so confused. I H stack both of my strengths, right? So if I'm going back to 1, and I'm giving old out. Yes. New. Makes sense. And now I can say out. And that is if I have, yeah, so let's just say new. Yes. So that's why it's new. So in the next thing I want to vstack I and new. And that does not happen. But C hasn't, does C always have one row? I don't think so. It doesn't because it gets unpacked, right? C directly gets unpacked, so it should not have one row. So let's say rows of C. Why has it one? Why does it have one row? Then it's the row of cur, because cur, confused, row cur 2. And that doesn't change. But why not? I need to check again. If I missed something up. See. Ah, because I'm doing a double sequence. I'm so stupid. Oh my god. Oh my god. Fuck. I don't know how much time I lost. Okay, very interesting. That is... Ooh, that is a lot faster now. Damn, that is way faster than before. So just getting rid of the map, which was not necessary. Well, is it the same? I have in sum 949877. Yeah, so it's the same. But it's okay because I can, whoops, and because I can work with ranges. Oh, okay, so it was good the whole time. Just me doing a double sequence was stupid. So usually what I think like take is really fast, drop is really fast, so this should be fine. I could of course also do index, but it's not necessary. Here I just use if error for the first iteration because I'm dropping, it has an error I can't drop before. So error, drop anything, error propagates if error gives me one blank, which is the same as to call, so my XLOOKUP doesn't give me a value error, but an NA, so 500 catches it. Then we have our new, where we just get our values out. And then we just stack, and this is my escape, because cur is a range, it's only the, that makes sense, because it's only this first row of my array. That works. So now let's again put an equal here. That is slower. Then let's just, whoops, go like, huh? Why does, okay, I think my, now it works, okay. So let's put an equal here. Let's do it like that. Now that makes a difference. So really just this part, super slow and unnecessary. I'm mapping teams, which is always 2, then I'm checking them with all of them already. That is unnecessary. Nice. Technically, I think this is now quite a good or fast solution, and now you have all your values, and now it would be even a possibility to actually calculate it again for each level, but you don't need that. So that's nice. We are not done yet with the case. That was, I think, a 25 or something minute tangent, but okay. In which city were the most matches played across all World Cups? At most of probably City 1, host city. Okay, in which city were the most goals scored per match on average? Goals scored per match on average. Goal is just a sum of those two, I guess. In which city per average? Also group by city. Goals average 0, 0, -2. I guess. Okay, which team scored the most goals in World Cup history? Okay, also not super difficult, so I can do group by to call my two teams with, oops, with to call my goal diff sum 0, 0, -2, and I forgot a comma. Result. Which match was the biggest surprise by Deutschland? Um, okay, so what's the surprises were based on the positive change in team strengths. Okay. Okay, so I need two things, I guess. What I want to do is like that maybe. I probably should have done it differently, but okay. Like that. Then we have it like that. No. I need to delete my speed formula because that is annoying. That is the issue with volatile functions if people are wondering. I have it here in my new, no. I have here the new option, right? Yes, so then I can just, well, equal with nothing. Okay, better. So I have those options, right? So what I can say is, or let's do it in a function way. So is number x match or just x match, I don't care, is this, um, this, and I want to fill something. Whoa. Okay. So if that's a number, right? If is number this, then I want to do the change, right? So ending positive, so ending minus start. Now I have different things and I see a 13 and in 11. So now I think 11 and I want to, what? Find next? In values. I want to find the first. There we go. So that's the last one, right? I started here, press Shift Enter. That is the last one with the largest change. So 800. Okay, that's the 1.7 and okay, makes sense, I get. What is the highest overall team strength of any team? And that's just the maximum of my end strength, right? So probably here. 902. No. Oh, reading after all games for a year. Okay, so that makes sense. Not just the, I'm just supposed to take their last game for a World Cup match. Okay, then what I want to do is I want to I want to call my year and both cities and or both countries like that. I want to unique, not unichar, unique, like that. And now I want to XLOOKUP this and this from to call of this one maybe. And I need to search from the last one. And there's a semicolon. I don't know that. Okay, and the maximum is 887. Yeah, nice case from Benny. I think I learned a lot now with this approach. I think it was really nice because, well, I like single cell. You can only use it with ranges, otherwise this doesn't work because it doesn't keep properties. If you want it in a different way, you could probably thunk it, which I don't know if that makes sense because then you can also just use the index. Well, do I want to thunk this? um, right, I want to test one more thing. Let's just say A now. That works. If I'm doing a plus here, I only get Frankreich because I can't do it like that. So that also means I can't even thunk it here, right? I don't know, like I can thunk by row, I can thunk with a reduce and a sequence, but that's not necessary because then I can directly do it the same way, I guess. What I mean is I could well, let's try it. If that is for someone, if that is interesting to someone, well met, it is already also interesting for me. So appreciate that we have something in common. What I want to do is I want to reduce nothing with sequence. Well, with just a sequence of the rows here, whatever. Oh, not again a double sequence, not today, or not now. I don't need all of that for now. Let's just say lambda I see, and what I want to do is I want to lambda take, well, I have already take C. I don't even need a reduce. We need a reduce. I can map that. Makes no sense. Map sequence lambda W and now W, and now I can do A. And now if I take index A1, 2, 1, yes, that also works. So now what we can do is we can go here. This is my thunk, which is now this part, right? And now I call this co, and then I do C is index. No, it just co. And it's the same, and that is also quite fast, interesting. Wow, not sure if that's not actually even faster. So let's take both of them again. Um, why is that? Huh? Okay, oh shit, what did, because fuck, I deleted all the equals. Okay, this is now, I'm confused. I want all of this. Let's just go here. Let's go to the top equals. This is A. Yes, why is this so fast? This was not as fast before, was it? Yeah, that's why it's so fast, because it errors out, because I probably deleted something. So this is with my sequence for the rows. Let's go. Like that. Yeah, that is, no, that is, that is already, no, I did so many different, here, this one is a single cell I wanted to test, sorry. Now I have this one. Let's just do it like that. I have this one. So this is just with map inside, well, map and I don't know how to call it, value error. This is just sequence. This is just value without. And now we have one more. That is this one, which is a thunk. Oof. Okay, thunk. So that looks decent. Okay, so those two seem quite similar. I'm confused why actually, because I would have, well, no, why? Why would that? Since I'm mapping, here I'm thunking and I still have it as a range, right? So I can still do the same thing. Like if I'm inside here and I have my sequence, so let's just say A, I don't need the time right now. So A, let's say index, index A, I don't know, 4-1. Yeah, it's fine. No, apparently it's not fine. Because I didn't unpack. Yeah, like that. So I still have isref, right? So it's still true. So it's still the same, just that I'm unpacking differently, which is interesting because here I still do it. Why is it faster? Why is it faster? Or why is it the same? Like here, I'm just taking sequence, right? And I get my value and I don't have to unpack because see, just inside, if I'm having it directly with one value, I get everything. So the unpacking happens automatically. Here I'm thunking. I have to unthunk it and then it's completely the same. So I would have guessed it's a little bit slower. Maybe I can do something more like map, I don't know, map sequence 10 lambda q, and then we just do it like that. Now I'm doing it 10 times. What? That should still be fine, right? Because I have to aggregate it. Otherwise I'm just getting an error. That's why it's so fast. Same error as before. Makes more sense now. And now we can just do the same thing again. So map sequence 10 lambda q rows this, and then I need 3 closing bracket 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that really looks similar to me. Now it's a little bit slower, faster, little bit slower, a little bit faster. So I would say this is the same. So if anyone is still here and if anyone knows why the explicit thunk, which still keeps it as a range, so it's not converting, why this is the same speed. Maybe the one thing I still want to try is if well, let's delete those two because they are slow. Here I can't change my take. I can't change this to a range to an array, right? But here I can. So if I do it like that, so let's see here. I can do it like that, right? Because it's always wrong. This is always wrong. So now I need to do rows of c equals 1. Yes, that makes now because row before like this, it only works if it's a range, right? So I don't know what happens. Row plus this, yeah, it doesn't work. Uh, row plus this. Interesting. Let a is plus this row a. Interesting. I can't directly confirm if I entered like that, but if I have it in a let, I can actually confirm it. Interesting, very interesting to me. So now I have it like that with, this converts it every time, right? So converting often. And now I want to do it one last thing because I don't want to convert it often. So let's just say conf, and conf is my conversion once, and that did not help at all. Huh? What? Okay, why is that now? Huh? Why is that now slower? I'm so confused. Oh, wait, it's not A. I'm not. Well, yes, it's A. Okay, now I'm confused. Do ah, did I actually break stuff now? So that is works. Okay. Ah, let A is this one. Works. Value. Ah, this might not be a good watching experience. I actually have no idea if it's fun to watch me struggle. Um, but I enjoy struggling. So that works. It's the same sum. Converting now. Ah, that doesn't work. But this is again because rows CO equals 1. No, it's not. Not just. I need to check. This was if I convert a lot of times, right? So this should be the same as. Yeah, it's CO, not C. That's why. This is C, and this is CO. CO is the unfunked, so that doesn't make sense. Nice. So this was converting. So let's just copy it to converting, and let's go here. That, yes. And now I need to, of course, do the same thing here. But I want to start with that. I want to take out this, call it conf for converting. Conf. Why is that slower? Why? Why? How can it be? What? I really don't understand. If anyone has any idea, I really don't get it. Why is it's the same, right? Except that here, technically, as far as I think it happens, map goes through the sequence and always does this again, right? So this gets changed from range to array every time, I guess. Here I change it once. Only thing I can imagine is that it does not change here, but it should change, right? Thunk and convert it to that, and once convert once. Why is it so much slower? So I want to take this one where I'm converting a lot of times. I want to get index A for 1, right? Oh, now I'm getting nothing. Oh, because again, unsung, yeah. And this is not a ref, is ref. Is it? Yes, it's not. Then I don't understand why converting it a lot of times inside a map is way, way faster than this one. I really don't get it. But yeah, that now we are here for an hour. Thanks for watching. I'm really done now. Great case, Benny, and a lot of options. If anyone can explain to me why this one is so much slower than this one, like if you check the formulas, I would really appreciate it. And also maybe why those two are more or less the same thing, even though I'm doing a map over a sequence where I actually thunk a take, and here I just take directly. So I don't map, I just take everything, and I don't have to thunk, meaning I don't call the lambda and I don't have to unpack it. It gets in directly unpacked. So a lot of questions, and I hope anyone, someone can help me. So thanks for watching, guys.